A manual Porsche 911 for less than $30K in 2025 sounds like a Craigslist scam until it isn't. Forget NFTs, this is the real investment. Flat 6 Fury, 6-speed Bliss, and all for the price of a used Camry with questionable seat stains. We're diving deep into the world of budget 911s, showing you how to find, bid, and wrench your way into the driver's seat of a proper analog icon. If you've got $30K and a clutch foot that's itching, welcome to your dream garage. Let's make it happen. Let's talk about where to find your dream 911, a manual Porsche under $30K. Sounds impossible? It's not. You just need to know what to look for and where to look. Start with the 996 generation, built from 1997 to 2004. These were the first water-cooled 911s and the most affordable way into the Porsche Flat 6 Club. Look for the Carrera C2 or Carrera 4 C4. You'll find them with either a 3.4-liter flat 6 making 300 horsepower or the updated 3.6-liter version pushing 320 horsepower. Best of all, they come with a 6-speed manual and old-school hydraulic steering. Pricing? Expect to see decent examples between $20,000 and $28,000, especially if you're okay with mileage in the $80,000 to $120,000 range. Then there's the 997.1 Carrera, made from 2005 to 2008. It's a bit more refined than the 996, nicer interior, slightly better proportions, and 325 horsepower from the 3.6-liter engine. But they're rarer under $30K. At this price point, you're likely looking at base models with higher mileage, think $70K plus, maybe a few cosmetic flaws, and sometimes a spotty maintenance history. Still, they exist. A 2005 997.1 with 85,000 miles recently sold for $28K on Bring a Trailer, clean PPI included. So where do you actually find these cars? Start with auction sites. Bring a Trailer regularly lists 996 C2 manuals between $22K and $25K. Cars and Bids is another great platform with similar pricing. Porsche Finder aggregates listings from Porsche dealers, including occasional high mileage or base model bargains. But for the best deals, turn to private sales. Check out enthusiast forums like Renlist or Pelican Parts. These are gold mines for well-maintained, enthusiast-owned cars. Sellers there often include full service records, recent maintenance, and honest assessments. Be flexible on things like color, trim, and optional extras. Silver paint and cloth seats might not excite Instagram, but they can save you $2,000. One key tip: look daily. Great deals don't last. And remember, under $30K means you're likely choosing between a well-sorted 996 or a higher mileage 997.1 that might need some TLC. Your best bet? Aim for a 2002 to 2004 996 C2 with the 3.6-liter engine and a strong service history. Be patient, know the market, and you'll find the right one. Would you daily a $30K 911, 996, or 997? Drop your pick in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more sports car steals. So you've found the manual 911 of your dreams. Now, how do you win it without overpaying or getting burned? Start by doing your homework. Browse recent sales on Bring a Trailer and Cars and Bids. Focus on listings with similar mileage, options, and condition. Check out how service history, accident reports, and modifications affected final prices. If a 996 C2 with 90K miles and full records sells for $24K, you'll know not to pay $28K for one with sketchy history. Always check the Carfax. If you see rear-ended, salvage title, or a suspicious number of owners, move on. These cars are out there. You don't need to settle. Most importantly, confirm whether the IMS bearing and clutch have been serviced. Ignoring these two could cost you thousands. Before bidding, line up a pre-purchase inspection or PPI. Budget between $500 and $1,000 for a Porsche specialist, and don't use a general mechanic. For 996s, the key issues are the IMS bearing and rear main seal. For 997.1s, bore scoring is the silent killer. Ask for a bore scope inspection or listen closely on cold start. Clutches wear around 50,000 miles and replacements run about 2,500. A DME report is another must. This engine control readout shows over revs that can hint at abuse. It costs about $200 and can save you a $20K engine bill. When bidding, stick to a plan. Set your absolute limit. $28,000 leaves room for shipping and auction fees. Don't start early. Bid in the last 5 minutes. This avoids inflating the price and keeps the competition guessing. Use sites like AutoTempest to track and compare listings across platforms. Watch for red flags, no service records, rust, especially in Northeast cars, and mods that scream Track Day Hero. Cars with DIY turbo kits or mismatched bumpers are best left to someone else's wallet. Prefer unmodified examples with documented maintenance from reputable Porsche shops. Private sales are another path. Forums like Renlist allow more negotiation. A seller asking $30K might take $27K with a quick cash-ready offer. In short, research like a Porsche nerd, inspect like a pessimist, and bid like a sniper. With the right prep and a bit of timing, you can score a clean manual 911 for $25K to $28K, and avoid turning your dream deal into a flat 6 nightmare. Won a 911 at auction or lost one? Share your story below. Let's talk about the part no one brags about on Instagram, what it really costs to keep your $30K Porsche 911 running strong. First off, owning a 996 or early 997.1 isn't financially reckless. It's just a commitment. Expect annual maintenance costs between $1,500 and $2,500. Oil changes run about $300 every 5,000 miles. Brake fluid is a $100 job every couple of years. And tires, you're looking at $1,200 for a good set every 20,000 miles or so, assuming you don't autocross every weekend. Every 40,000 miles, factor in a major service. Spark plugs, belts, air filters, that's another $1,000 to $2,000. Pro tip, find a good independent Porsche specialist. They'll save you about 30% compared to dealership pricing. And you'll avoid paying $180 an hour for someone to scratch their head over a flat 6. Now, the stuff that keeps buyers up at night, major repairs. Here's what you should know. For the 996, IMS bearing failure affects about 5% of cars. If it hasn't been replaced, do it. $2,000 well spent. Rear main seal leaks are common. Fixing it runs about $1,500. Clutches usually last 50,000 to 60,000 miles and cost $2,500 to replace. For the 997.1, bore scoring is the scary one. It affects roughly 3% of early models, and a full engine rebuild can hit $25,000. Always check cold start sounds and get a PPI with a bore scope. Water pumps fail around 60,000 miles. Budget $800 when it happens. Despite the reputation, these cars are actually quite dependable with regular care. In fact, over 85% of 996s and 997s pass MOT tests in the UK, even with high mileage. Your financial buffer? Keep $5,000 set aside for the unexpected. A mystery engine light or weird rattle won't feel like a budget buster if you're prepared. Want to save more? DIY oil changes can knock off $200 per service. Stick with OEM parts from Porsche Classic to ensure longevity. Feeling risk-averse? You can grab a third-party extended warranty for around $2,000 a year to sleep better. Bottom line, it's not cheap, but it's absolutely manageable. If you budget smartly and stay proactive, your $30K 911 won't turn into a money pit. It'll be the best driving investment you've ever made. Okay, you've bought your manual 911 for under $30K. What next? A few smart upgrades can transform your car from nice find to dream spec, all without breaking the bank. First, the head unit. Let's be real, early 996 and 997.1 infotainment is charmingly prehistoric. Drop $600 to $1,000 on a modern Apple CarPlay system, and suddenly your analog machine gets a digital brain without losing soul. Suspension next. If the ride feels floaty or tired, a $2,000 refresh with quality coilovers or OEM equivalent shocks can bring it back to factory precision or better. Bonus, a lower stance, tighter cornering, and zero squeaks. Seats looking tired? Consider swapping in a lightly used pair of OEM sports seats or even Recaros. It's not cheap, $1,000 to $2,000 depending on spec, but the comfort and driving feel are worth every penny. Performance mods? Keep it simple. A quality exhaust system adds tone, not just noise, for $1,200 to $1,800. Avoid no-name eBay intakes or piggyback ECUs. They rarely help and often hurt value. Want to track it? Set aside $500 for stainless brake lines and pads. You'll stop harder and longer without fading. Just remember, mods don't add much resale value, so only do what makes you love the car more. Picture this: you're carving through a quiet back road. Trees blur past, sunlight flickers across the windshield, and that flat six symphony builds as you crest 6,000 RPM. You shift from third to fourth, snick snick, and the gear slots home with mechanical perfection. The hydraulic steering feeds back every pebble on the pavement. You feel the rear weight squat as you power out of a corner. Tap the brakes, downshift, and the exhaust cracks on cue. This is why 52% of Porsche buyers still crave a manual. It's not just a transmission, it's a conversation between you and the car. A $30K 911 may not be Concours perfect, but it's got soul. Analog joy for the price of a mid-trim crossover? That's a win. The 997.1 brings a bit more polish, refined cabin, slightly improved ergonomics, and a smoother ride. But if you're after raw, unfiltered connection, the 996 still reigns supreme. It's lighter, more analog, and has that perfect blend of old-school feel with modern reliability. So how do you land one? First, focus on 2002 to 2004 996 Carrera 2s. These have the updated 3.6-liter engine, a real glove box, and fewer early model quirks. Or if you're gunning for a 997.1, stick to 2006 to 2008 to avoid the IMS concerns altogether. Mileage sweet spot? Aim for 80,000 to 100,000 miles, but only with full service records and a clean pre-purchase inspection. Flexibility helps too. Silver or black? Less desirable but often cheaper. Cloth seats instead of leather? Another way to save. And when you do find that unicorn, share it on Porsche Finder. This community thrives on good deals, and your post could help someone else find their dream car. Here's the final verdict: a $30K manual 911, whether a well-kept 996 or a high-mileage 997.1, isn't just a good deal. It's the best way to own a true driver's car without draining your bank account. But it does require around $5K in reserve, some patience, and a willingness to get your hands a little dirty. Would you buy a $30K 911? Vote in the poll. Drop your best buying tips in the comments. And if you found a hidden gem, post it. We might feature it in the next episode. Like and subscribe for more Porsche hunts. And next up, we're chasing another budget supercar, or testing how far a 911 can really go. Thanks for watching. Keep shifting.